RiceAfrika Technologies is a tech-driven agri-optimization company using the FarmEASY operating system to improve the productivity of smallholder farmers in Africa. RiceAfrika is the company. FarmEASY is the product. Just like InterSwitch is the company and QuickTeller is the product. Apple Inc. is the company and iOS is the product. Or Google is the company and Android is the product. So we are solving the problems of hunger, food waste, and food loss in Africa as a result of the underproductivity of smallholder farmers in Africa. The UNFAO stated that over 300 million people are facing severe hunger in Africa. Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, the president of the Africa Development Bank, said, and I quote, "In 2017, Africa spent $64.5 billion on the importation of food and may spend even more in the next coming years. This is unsustainable, irresponsible, and unaffordable. It is also completely unnecessary. Africa has 65% of the world's remaining uncultivated arable land, an abundance of fresh water, and about 300 days of sunshine each year. More than 60% of Africa's working population is engaged in agriculture, and the soil across most of the continent is rich and fertile." End of quote. Smallholder farmers produce over 80% of the food we eat in Africa, and we believe they can feed the continent and even feed the world if we improve their capacity through 7 key touch points. If you do a simple Google search on why Africa is going through a food crisis, you'll find so many reasons, from drought to the COVID-19 crisis, to so many wars in the continent, to the Russian and Ukraine crisis, etc., etc. All reasons are legitimate, but we regard them as externalities because if you erase each and every one of them, the African smallholder farmer will still be producing below capacity. So, through system thinking, we came up with a diagnosis of the ailment: underproductivity of the African smallholder farmer as a result of lack of access to key fundamental points, the 7 key fundamentals. We developed the FarmEASY operating system as a solution. The 7 key fundamentals necessary for the improvement of the productivity of smallholder farmers in Africa are land preparation equipment, high-yielding seeds, quality herbicides and pesticides, affordable fertilizer, farm extension services, mechanized harvesting, and a structured market. The FarmEASY operating system is designed to ensure that the farmers have access to the 7 fundamentals mentioned. So we implement the FarmEASY operating system through the following. We have a mobile platform that connects the smallholder farmers with the 7 key fundamentals as I mentioned. We help them access land preparation equipment. We help them access high-yielding seeds. The platform helps them access quality chemicals, affordable fertilizers, farm extension services, mechanized harvesting, and a structured market. We also build a community agency network that is embedded in these farming communities, meaning our agents are embedded in various farming communities, and the whole point is for the smallholder farmer that normally does not have a smartphone or does not have internet connection to locate his community agent and access all the services from the FarmEASY platform. We also do sensitization and of course a lot of incentivization. We have tested the FarmEASY operating system and we have seen results. In the last 3 years in Nigeria and Tanzania, where we currently operate, We have harvested over 5,400 hectares. We have saved over 15 million kilograms of grains that can feed over 50 million people in Africa. And we believe if we are serious about building an Africa that can feed itself, we have to improve the productivity of smallholder farmers in Africa. And improving the productivity of smallholder farmers in Africa, we are proposing and we are implementing the FarmEASY operating system. And like we always keep on saying, these farmers are not poor. Africa is not poor. Africa does not need handouts, and we don't need aids. What Africa needs is investment. Investment to improve the infrastructure of agriculture. Investment in improving the productivity of smallholder farmers in Africa. We are building an Africa that will feed itself and will feed the world.